Hello beautiful people and welcome to this video. I hope you're doing well. If not, I hope that you will very soon. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, Neptunian Serenity. Either way, if this is your first time or not, I'm so glad you're here. So as you can see from the title, today we're doing a yes or no pick a pile. So if you have a yes or no question in your mind, you can just watch this reading, pick a pile, and then get a quick and simple answer from spirit, okay? So this is a fun one. I've done something like this before on my channel, and to this day, it was a while ago, and to this day it is one of my most popular videos. So it was obviously thoroughly enjoyed, and I also enjoyed making it as well, and I had a little bit of time to make a reading tonight, so I was like, why not do that again, since that was so much fun. And also I literally have newer decks since then that are better at answering yes or no questions, so I was like, well, why not use them and put them into practice, right? So as you can see, we have a lot of piles today. We have 10 piles, with pile number 1 here and pile number 10 here, because I wanted to make sure that I knew this reading was going to be shorter, so I could do that, and I wanted to give everyone the opportunity to get a pile that will call to them. And also, if you have more than one question that you would like answered, you can pick a different pile for each question, okay? So enjoy it as you wish. I'm gonna show you a close-up of each pile now. So we have a crystal for each pile. Remember to choose with your heart and your intuition, not with your eyes, okay? So don't only choose the one that you find the prettiest, okay? So for pile 1, we have Kyanite. For pile 2, we have Amber. For pile 3, we have Garnet. For pile 4, we have Amethyst. For pile 5, we have Rhodocrosite. For pile 6, we have Turquoise. For pile 7, we have Calcite. For pile 8, we have Lepidocrocite. For pile 9, we have Sulfur. And for pile 10, finally, we have the rainbow or quartz. Okay, so trust your intuition, trust your gut, take a few deep breaths or do a little meditation if you need to. Pause the video if you need more time to pick a pile, otherwise I'm going to get into pile 1. Make sure to go get your timestamp in the description box or in the comments down below so that you can easily skip ahead to your own reading, and I will see you there. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who picked this kyanite here, beautiful blue crystal. So let's start by looking at what your crystal means and why you picked it, because when I shuffled this little crystal deck that I have, I asked specifically what each pile needed, what kind of energy they needed, or what they needed to hear. So it was not a coincidence that you picked this crystal, okay? So this might be related to your question or to something else that you needed to hear in your life, okay? Just take it as it resonates. So the keywords that we have, first of all, are truth, communication, and clarity. And the astrological correspondences that we have at the bottom are Aries, Taurus, Libra, Jupiter, and Neptune. You could have those heavily in your chart or not. Okay, doesn't mean that, if you don't, doesn't mean that it's not for you. Speak your truth. Kyanite cuts through confusion, fears, and negativity and connects you to your most authentic self, soothing the soul. Kyanite sharpens your leadership skills and enhances communication skills, giving you the boost you need when addressing groups. Kyanite opens pathways and acts as a bridge from person to person or even between dimensions, delivering telepathic messages. Kyanite is especially great for opening your throat chakra, bringing clarity and focus when you need it. Beautiful. Okay, so let's now get an answer to your question. So ask it either in your mind or out loud. Make sure that it can be answered. We might not get a clear yes or a clear no, but we'll get as clear as we can. Okay, if it's too confusing, I'll pull like clarifiers or whatever, but make sure it can be answered the way you phrase it, that it can be answered by yes or no. Okay, so Spirit, what is the answer to Pile 1's question? Okay, so your answer is there is something better. And at the bottom of the deck, we have stay positive. So if you want something specifically or someone specifically, you're wondering, is it happening for me? Or you want it to happen, you're wondering, where is it not happening? Anything like that or something else. It might be because there's something better out there. Okay, and now let's get either a clarifier. This is a completely new deck. I just tested it on myself first because I always do that when I get a new deck, but otherwise it's completely brand new. It's a really cute deck that you can get on Etsy. All the names of the decks I'm using today will be listed down below as well. So I think this is what, sometimes this gives advice from the cards I've seen. Sometimes it kind of gives like an answer, so we'll just see what it gives you. So what do you want to say to Pile 1, please? Oh, okay. So we have don't take it all too seriously. And at the bottom we have it's okay to feel feelings. Alright, so I hope that this answered your question, Pile 1. I wish you the best. Yes, this is it. This is super short reading. I usually make long readings, so I feel weird just ending it like that, but that's it. I hope you, again, I hope this gave you insight, that you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by liking the video. Comment down below to let me know that this was your pile. You can comment throat chakra to let me know this was your pile. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this. I would love to have you here, but either way, I will wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello Pile 2 and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who chose this beautiful amber. So welcome. We're gonna start by actually looking at the meaning and the symbolism of the crystal that you picked, because it was not a coincidence that you picked this one, because when I shuffled out these cards for the, the cards that you were gonna pick at the beginning, I specifically asked my deck what energy does each pile need, or what do they need to hear. Okay, so it might be related to your question, it might be related to something else in your life. Just take it as it resonates. Okay, so the keywords that we have here are warmth, regeneration, and grounding, and the astrological correspondences that we have are Leo, Aquarius, and Sun. You can have those signs, maybe not, that's okay. Let's just read the description. Exuding warmth and electrical, yes, that's right. Why am I stumbling on my words? We love Mercury retrograde. Electrical charge. Amber was believed by the Chinese to encapsulate the soul of the tiger when it dies. With a rich history, amber was used as a protective talisman dating back to ancient times. Technically compromised of tree resin that has been fossilized, amber is used for grounding higher energies back to earth. When rubbed, it can become electrically charged, dispelling negativity and igniting desire. Amber is used as a purifier, cleansing the environment and chakras alike. Use amber to electrify your life. All right, beautiful. I love the orange of this stone. Now let's get to answering your question. So we'll get as clear of an answer that we can. If we get a confusing card that the first time, we'll try to get another one, but make sure that you phrase your question so that it can be answered by yes or no. Okay? So Spirit, what is the answer to Palchu's question? Okay. So we have the ideal moment. So if your question has a when in it, or this is something about, will something happen, or should I do something? This is telling me that this is the ideal moment for it to happen or for you to do. And here we have, at the bottom, we have choose a new direction. So this can either be, if you're wondering if you should make a change, this is definitely yes. But if you're wondering like, oh, is this telling me to not do something that I want to do? No, it could be that the choice that you're making, that you want to make, implies you taking a new direction. I think this is mostly just telling you, like, focus on this card, mostly because this is the one that came out. This is the ideal moment for it to happen or for you to do something. Okay. And we'll get a card from this deck, which is completely new. I mean, I've tested it on myself first because I always do that with new decks. But it's a really cute deck from Etsy. From what I've seen in the cards, these are either like advice giving or they like answer a question. So we'll see what they tell us here. Can you add to the message for pile 2? Okay, we have finding balance. So if you've been doing this, you've been doing a great job. Or if you're wondering, like, what can I do to help myself or help this situation or another situation in my life, finding balance could be the answer here. And at the bottom, we have begin again. So take it how it resonates, okay? But that's it, pile 2. That was your reading. I know it's super short, but it's even weird for me too because I usually do long readings. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, I hope it was insightful. If you did enjoy this, please like this video to let me know, comment down below, and consider subscribing if you liked this. I would love to have you here. Either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello pile 3 and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who picked this beautiful garnet. Welcome. So we're going to start by looking at what the crystal that you picked means and what it symbolizes, because it was not a coincidence that you picked the stone that you picked, because when I shuffled these cards out, I asked specifically what do you need to hear, or what energy do you need in your life at the moment. So this could be connected to your question or to something else in your life. Just take it as it resonates, as you know. So the keywords that we have here are sexuality, life force, and intensity. And the astrological correspondences that we have are Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Mars. You could have those in your chart, maybe, maybe not. That's okay. So let's just read the description. This is sexual healing in its highest form. Garnet is a stone of love, passion, and devotion, removing blocks to the desires of the heart. Step into your sexual power and embrace your body, removing all judgments that stand in the way of you and your pleasure. When used in tandem with tantric sex, garnet can heighten the experience, attracting partners that can help heal sexual trauma. Garnet helps identify and eliminate self-sabotaging behaviors, expanding your connection to mind, body, and spirit. Beautiful. So let's now finally answer your question. So we're going to get as clear of an answer that we can. If the first card that comes out is kind of confusing, not really giving an answer, we might pull a clarifier, but that hasn't happened yet. Just make sure that you phrase your question in a way that can be answered by yes or by no, okay? So Spirit, what is, wow, okay. So beautiful. We have the ideal moment, which means that this is the best ideal moment for something to happen or for you to do something or whatever it is that you're asking about, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have you are ready. This is great. I love this energy. I don't know what you're asking about, but it just feels really, with this garnet too, it just feels really empowering. And let's get another card from this really cute deck that you can get on Etsy. It's called Inquire Within. All the decks I'm using anyway will be listed down below. I always do this. This is a newer deck that I have, but from what I've seen, the cards are either like, they either give advice or they like answer a question or something, so we'll see what comes out. So, what do you want to tell pile 3, please, Spirit? Okay, which one do you want me? Let's give me only one. What do you want to tell pile 3? How cute is this? We have you already are. This is great. And at the bottom we have you are always shifting. This one kind of wanted to coming together. Yes, you can. Anyway, so that is your message for today, pile 3. This is the end of your reading. I know, super short, but I hope that it was what you expected, what you wanted. I hope it was insightful and that you enjoyed it. If you did, tell me in the comments. Yes, I would love that. Let me know by liking this video also, and consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. If this didn't answer your questions or your question, or if you have any other questions, feel free to go back and pick a different pile as well. You can do that. Either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello pile 4 and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who picked this beautiful amethyst. So we're actually going to start this by looking at the meaning and symbolism of the stone that you picked, because it is no coincidence that you picked this stone, because when I was shuffling these cards out for each pile, I was specifically asking what energy does this pile need, or what do they need to hear. Okay, so this could be, take it how it resonates, but this could be connected to your question or to something else. Okay, so the astrological correspondences that we have here are Aquarius, Pisces, Jupiter, and Neptune. These could be your signs or not. That's okay. And the keywords that we have here are protection, trust, and intuition. So let's just read the description together. Get ready to purify. Amethyst has powerful and beneficial properties, including the ability to release addictive behaviors while also protecting your energy field. Amethyst is a great crystal to meditate with, as it promotes peace and tranquility between your emotional, physical, and spiritual planes. Creating harmony inside and out, it is linked to the crown and third eye chakras, connecting your intuition to the divine source. Bask in the violet rays of the amethyst crystal and stimulate your soul. Beautiful. Now let's finally get to answering your question. So we're going to try to get as clear of an answer as possible. If the first card is like confusing or doesn't really give anything away, we'll try to shuffle something else out, but that hasn't happened until now. Just make sure that you phrase your question so that in a way that it can be answered by a yes or a no. Okay, so Spirit, what is the answer to, oh, okay, we'll take this one. Well, I'm going to show them all to you. I've been shuffling only one card. What am I saying? only one card out until now, but I'm gonna show them to you. So this is the main card here that came out. We have no need to worry. So you don't need to worry about the situation at all, okay? To me, this either means that it will unfold in the way that you want it to, or that something else will happen that will make it okay. And then these two also kind of wanted to say hi. We have in a near future and romantic love. And at the bottom we have yes with an exclamation point. Okay, so this seems quite clear to me. Hopefully that is the answer that you've wanted. And let's get another card from this cute little deck that I just got. It is new. You can get it on Etsy. It's called Inquire Within. From what I've seen, the cards either like give advice or also answer a question of some sort. We'll just shuffle and see what it has to tell you. So what is your message for pile 4, please? Also, I've named the deck, but this is not sponsored or anything like that. Okay, so we have I'm connected to the earth, which perhaps you already are. Perhaps it's calling you to do that. You can. This is also like an affirmation that you can say. We have nourish, and this is like a similar theme, right? Because we have leaves, and this is the earth. And on the bottom we have anything you want to find, it's out there somewhere. Beautiful. So pile 4, that is the end of your reading. I know this was really quick, but I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it was what you expected, what you wanted, and that it was insightful. If you enjoyed this, please let me know by liking this video. Comment down below to let me know this was your pile. Comment down intuition to let me know this was your pile because of the beautiful amethyst or purple heart, something like that. Or anything else that you would like to tell me. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this. I would love to have you here, but if you have any other questions, feel free to pick to go back and pick a different pile for each of your questions. You can do that as well. But either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello pile 5 and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who picked this beautiful Rhodocrosite, which to me always looks like a slice of something. Like what's the word I'm looking for? Grapefruit or something? But anyway, it is a beautiful kind of like reddish and pinkish. We're gonna start your reading by actually looking at the symbolism and the meaning of the stone that you picked, because it was no coincidence, because for each card that I was pulling, I was always asking what energy does this pile need and what do they need to hear. So you take it how it resonates. It could be connected to the question that you want to ask or something else in your life, okay? So first of all, the astrological correspondences that we have here are Leo, Scorpio, and Mars. Maybe you have those signs, maybe you don't, that's okay. The keywords are relationships, healing, and karmic lessons. And this is the description. Compassion runs through the veins of Rhodocrosite, reminding you of your worth and capacity for self-love. A healer of relationships, Rhodocrosite opens the heart for healthy communication and breakthroughs. It can attract soulmates into your life, building connections that often feel karmic or fated. Every lesson is for your highest good, and with that perspective, know that whatever is happening for you, not to you. Rhodocrosite encourages you to express your feelings and reinforces that it is safe to share who you truly are. That is a beautiful message. And I can totally see how this is connected to both Leo and Scorpio, because Leo is strongly about self-love and enjoying life in general, enjoying yourself, and Scorpio is about finding the strength to be vulnerable. It is a lesson for the sign of Scorpio as an archetype. But that's enough with that. We'll get to answer your question finally. So we'll get as clear of an answer as possible. If the first card is like confusing or doesn't really tell us an answer, we'll get something else, okay? But until now, this hasn't happened. Just make sure that you phrase your question in a way that can be answered by yes or by no, okay? So Spirit, what is the answer to Pile 5's question, please? Ooh. Okay. So we have no, so that is clear enough, isn't it? And perhaps explaining that is what we have at the bottom of the deck. We have, there is something better. Okay? And let's also get a card from this cute little deck that I just got from Etsy. It's called Inquire Within. No, this is not sponsored. This is new. I'm not as familiar with this deck, but from what I've seen, the cards either like give advice or further answer the question. But let's just see what it wants to tell you. So what do you want to say to Pile 5 here? Ooh. So we have deep intuition, as well as give it the time it needs. And at the bottom we have clarity of mind. Alright, so Pile 5, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know this was so short, but that was the intention that I had it for, and I think hopefully we've answered your question, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this, that it was insightful. If you did like it, please let me know by liking this video, comment down below, let me know this was your pile, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this. I would love to have you here. If you have any other questions, you can go back and pick a different pile for each question as you wish. Either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello Pile 6, and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who picked this beautiful turquoise crystal. So we're actually going to start by looking at the symbolism and the meaning of the stone that you picked, because there was no coincidence in that choice. Because for each pile I was specifically asking, I think this is the stone that I have here actually on my ring. How funny. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think it is that. Anyway, so you're like my special pile, don't tell the others. When I was pulling these cards for each pile, I was asking what energy does this pile need, or what do they need to hear? So take it how it resonates. The astrological signs might be you, they might not be you. Take it how it sounds right for you. It might be connected to the question that you're asking or to something else in your life, okay? So we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces, Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune. The keywords are peace, tranquility, and patience. And here is the description. Tranquil and calm, turquoise reminds you that there are gifts in the everyday, and each moment in your life matters. Small things add up and become big things over time. Have patience for all your labors of love, including yourself. Regarded as a bridge between heaven and earth, turquoise is a sacred stone in many Native American traditions and used as a source of healing and connection, linked to the heavens within yourself, the parts that bring you joy and remind you of your own inner magic. Beautiful. Now let's get to answering your question. We're going to try to get as clear of an answer as possible. So if the first card is kind of confusing or doesn't really tell us what the answer is, we'll try to get more, but until now this hasn't happened, so no need to worry. And just make sure you phrase your question in a sense that can be answered by yes or by no, okay? So Spirit, what is this one, the answer to Pile 6's question? Beautiful. Okay, So we have, this is not clearly yes or no, but I think this will answer your question for most of you. We have this card, and this is funny because this is a word, and I do like that I took this deck in French actually, because this can be translated in English as both confidence and trust. So this is like, you can be confident or be confident and also trust that this situation can happen the way that you want it to, or trust in yourself. And at the bottom we have success. So most likely what you're asking about will be successful, and you're being encouraged to be confident about it and to trust. And we're going to pull you a card from this deck as well. We'll just see what it has to tell you. Perhaps this can clarify or tell you something else that you need to know. Okay, so we have I am connected to the earth. So this could be something that you are guided to do. This could be something that you are reminded of at the moment. And this is also an affirmation that you can say actually. You can say it right now if you want to. I'm connected to the earth. And at the bottom we have clarity of mind. So Pile 6, I hope this was helpful. Yes, this is already the end of your reading. I hope that you enjoyed this, that it was what you expected and what you wanted. If it was, please let me know by liking this video. Comment down below to let me know this was your pile. And consider subscribing if you enjoyed this. I would love to have you here. If you have any other questions, you can go back and pick a different pile for all of those, but that is just up to you. This video will also not be gone tomorrow, so you can always come back another day if you want to with another question. Either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello Pile 7, and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who picked this beautiful calcite. Welcome. We're actually going to start by looking at the symbolism and the meaning of the stone that you picked, because it was no coincidence. Because for each pile, when I was pulling these cards out, I was specifically asking, what does this pile need to hear, or what energy do they need? So just take it how it resonates for you. It might be connected to this question or to something else in your life, okay? So for the astrology, we have Cancer and Venus. I also want to say, if you're watching this at the time that I'm uploading it, Venus is in Cancer at the moment, okay? So this could just be the general energy that we have, or this could be your placements. The keywords here are amplify, cleanse, and open. And here is the description. Double trouble. Calcite has a unique optical quality. When you are looking through the stone, it appears doubled. Calcite can amplify energy for higher awareness and healing, pairing well with other crystals and taking on their attributes to increase their metaphysical abilities. A powerful dissolver, calcite transforms negative energy for release and renewal. It also aligns the chakras, cleansing the aura of toxicity and renewing energy flow. Calcite reminds you that there is always a new beginning. You just have to decide when to start. All right, so that is beautiful. Now let's get to answer your question. We're going to get as clear of an answer as possible, and just make sure that you phrase your question in a way that can be answered by yes or by no. Okay, so Spirit, what is the answer to Pile 7's question, please? Okay, so we have recovery. And at the bottom of the deck, we have ask for the help of others. I feel like I should pull another, why did I almost say peel, as if I was peeling the cards? I'm gonna get one more just because it might not be completely clear depending on the question that you've asked. Okay, so we have if you believe at the bottom, and here we have expect a sign. Okay, so you might get a sign from the universe about this question. let's also get you another cards from this cute little deck that I just got from Etsy. So sometimes this kind of gives advice, sometimes it kind of answers a question, but I just want to know what it has to tell you. Also, the names of the decks I'm using today will be listed down below. So what message do you have for pile 7? Okay, so we have inhale and exhale. I would even guide you to take a deep breath right now. We have it's okay to feel feelings. And at the bottom of the deck, we have be clear about what you want. Okay, so pile 7, that is all. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it answered your question and that it was insightful. If you did like this, please let me know by liking this video. Comment down below to let me know this was your pile. Consider subscribing. If you've enjoyed this, I would love to have you here. If you have other questions, feel free to go back and pick a different pile for that. Either way, but that is as you wish. Either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 8, and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who picked this beautiful Lepidocrocite, if I'm not mistaken. So we're actually, yes, I was right. We're actually going to start with looking at the symbolism and the meaning of the stone that you picked, because it was no coincidence. Because for each pile, when I was shuffling these out, I was specifically asking, what energy does this pile need and what do they need to hear? So this might be connected to this question that you're gonna ask, or to something else in your life. Just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So for the astrology, we have Sagittarius and Earth. Maybe you have that sign in your chart, maybe you don't, that's okay. The keywords are open heart, grounded, and teacher. And here is the description. Practical and methodical, Lepidocrocite approaches spirituality in a tangible way, grounding practices back to the earth while staying connected to source energy. A great crystal for teachers or anyone who wishes to pass down spiritual teachings, Lepidocrocite values tradition and educates without judgment, sharing wisdom for humanity's highest good. Lepidocrocite helps with committing to your life's purpose, staying focused on the tasks at hand and taking action in order to make progress. Each day you are one step closer to your dreams. Beautiful message. Let me know if you're a teacher in the comments or if you want to become one. But anyway, we'll get to answer your question now. We'll get as clear of an answer as possible. Just make sure that you phrase it in a sense that, in a way that can be answered by yes or by no, okay? So Spirit, what is pile 8's? What is the answer to their question, please? Okay. So we have this card here, and this word can actually be translated to both trust and confidence. So this is guiding you to be confident about you, about the situation, to be confident in yourself, to trust the universe, to trust yourself, and to trust this, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the ideal moment. So this is which means that this is the ideal moment for you to do something or for something to happen, whatever it is that you're asking about, okay? And underneath that, we have big positive changes. So hopefully that answers your question. I'm going to pull another card just in case it doesn't. Okay. We have abundance. So this seems pretty positive, okay? So hopefully that is the double confirmation that you needed. We're still going to pull a card from this cute little deck that I just got from Etsy. All the names of the decks I'm using today will be listed down below in the description box if you're interested. So these cards, they kind of either give advice or they answer a question also. Okay. So we have, it's all for a reason. And at the bottom we have begin again. All right, so that is all for you. I know this was super short, but that is what I wanted to do. So I hope that this was what you expected, what you wanted. I hope that this answered your question and that you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by liking this video. It really helps me out and I appreciate it. Comment down below to let me know if you're a teacher or if this was your palette in general, and consider subscribing if you've enjoyed this. I would love to have you here. And also, if you have other questions, feel free to go back and pick a different palette for those so that you can get other answers for those. But again, that is as you wish. Thank you for joining me for today, and I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 9, and welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who picked this beautiful sulfur stone. So we're actually going to start by looking at the symbolism and the meaning of the stone that you picked, because it was no coincidence. Because for each pile, when I was shuffling these out, I was specifically asking what energy does this pile need, or what do they need to hear. So this could be connected to the question that you're going to ask, or it could be something else in your life. Just take it how it resonates for you. Okay, so for the astrology, we have Leo and Sun. Perhaps you have that in your chart. If you don't, maybe you're called to try to embody this energy more. Just take it how it resonates once again. The keywords here are volcanic, progress, and inventive. And here is the description that we're going to read together. Sourced from volcanic areas, sulfur is an excellent companion for bottled up emotions that can manifest as skin conditions, fevers, and emotional outbursts. Sulfur has a negative electrical charge, allowing it to absorb toxicity and destruction from your surroundings. Sulfur also brings to light the natural disasters in your personal landscape, highlighting your shadows in order to clear the path for renewal. This opens up awareness of triggers that can cause eruption, placing consciousness in action. All right, beautiful. Let's now get to actually answering your question. We're going to get as clear of an answer as possible. Just make sure, all you need to do is to make sure that you're phrasing your question in a way that can be answered by yes or by no, okay? So Spirit, what is the answer to pile 9's question, please? Okay, so we have abundance, which is a beautiful card. Remember, this can be physical, financial, spiritual, emotional, relational, like as in relationships, whatever. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the ideal moment, which means that this could be the ideal moment for you to do something, to say something, if that is what you're asking about, or it could be the ideal moment for something to happen, if that's what you're asking about as well. Okay, and we also have compromise underneath that with a balance, with a scale, so this could be about bringing balance. And at the top, we have in a near future. So hopefully that answers your question. We're also going to get a card from this cute little deck that I just got from Etsy. The names of the decks I'm using today will be listed down below if you're curious. Oh, we have 2 cards. Beautiful. We have look to nature for healing. I'm hearing even just taking a walk in nature can actually really help you. So if you've been I'm hearing some people have been staying inside a lot. So this is your sign to get out a little bit, just a little bit. It can really make a big difference. And we have reflect. This could be reflect on your past, reflect on your experiences, reflect on your emotions. Just take the time to reflect on things. I'm also hearing like this could be about, you know, because it kind of doubles up here with the reflection. This could be about realizing when two things are linked in your life or within yourself, or when two situations were in the same pattern or something like that. And at the bottom of the deck we have being yourself is sacred, and that is so beautiful. And it is no wonder that you picked this card for the crystal, because this is Leo, this is the sun, and these and you know, these go together. Leo is ruled by the sun. This sign is all about self-love and authenticity and individuality and embracing the self, okay? So pile 9, that was your reading. I hope that, I know it was super short, but I hope that you enjoyed it, that it answered your question. If you did like it, please let me know by liking this video. Comment down below to let me know this was your pile. You can comment sun to let me know this was your pile. And consider subscribing. If you're new here, I would love to have you here. If you have other questions, know that you can go back and pick a different pile for that if you want to. But either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello pile 10, and welcome to your reading. Last but definitely not least, so this is for those of you who picked this beautiful rainbow aura quartz. Welcome. So we're actually gonna start by looking at the symbolism and the meaning of the stone that you picked, because it was no coincidence, because when I was shuffling these out for each pile, I was specifically asking what energy does this pile need and what do they need to hear. So this could be connected to this question that you're gonna ask, or something else in your life. Either way, just take it however it resonates for you, okay? So for the astrology, we have all signs, which is the first time I've seen this on cards like this, and the planet Mars. For the keywords, we have aura healing, magic, and universal light, and here is the description that we are reading together. Fused with titanium, the metal of power, rainbow aura quartz is amplified with enhanced healing properties. This stone is able to heal human energy fields by infusing the aura with rainbow fields of light. Rainbow aura quartz is a wonderful companion for astral projection and out-of-body experiences, joining you in the beyond while keeping your physical self anchored. Colors have a healing quality in rainbow aura quartz and are able to match the tone of your aura's energy field to repair and release blocks. Living your life in color with this crystal is a must. What a beautiful card. I love all of the colors on here, truly. This is so much fun. So let's now get to answer your question. So we're going to get as clear of an answer as possible. All you need to do is make sure that you are wording it in a way that can be answered by yes or by no, okay? So Spirit, what is the answer to pile 10's question? Wow, okay. So we have your health status will get better. Your health will get better. And at the bottom of the deck, we have recovery. So we have an ongoing theme here. So this is probably related to, and we have yes here. This is probably related to what you were asking. So definitely you are going to get better. Should we get another card? Just in case. Okay. I feel like these are not related, but I feel like I need to say that to show them. So we have communicate clearly and not the right moment, okay? But if this doesn't mean anything to you and the first two cards were already answering your question perfectly, then just take those. All right, so we're also going to pull you a little card from this cute little deck I just got from Etsy, which is called Inquire Within. No, this is not sponsored. We'll just see what it has to tell you. All right. And we have ride the wave, see where it takes you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have practice. And if you're wondering practice what, at the top I saw here, we have cultivate stillness. So it could be that, or it could mean something different to you. Okay, but pile 10, that is all. That is your reading. I know this was super short, but that was what I wanted to do. So I hope that you enjoyed this and that it answered your question. If it didn't, or you have any other questions, feel free to go back and pick a different pile for that. Consider subscribing to my channel if you like this. I would love to have you here. Like this video to let me know that you enjoyed this, and comment down below to let me know that this was your pile. You can comment down the rainbow emoji. But either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm sending you so much love and a happy recovery. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.